gelatin silver process. In the middle of 19th century, nearly all processes that involve the use of silver nitrate made in two steps of process. First is the coating of the plate, and the second is the sensitizing of the plate. So obviously, having one step would be definitely easier instead of two steps.
There are two-step process, the coating plate and the sensitizing of the plate. And so unlike the wet collodion process, when you pour the collodion onto the plate and it has bromide, and then you take out the plate and then dip into silver nitrate.
Emulsion photography requires bromide and silver that is added into the solution. It was a combination of experiment done by several different people, but most of part is an English invention.
Gelatin emulsion are made by taking gelatin into a container of water. The swollen gelatin is melted and then poured into bromide and silver nitrate and then stir the solution. Now in the early 1880s, most of the gelatin dry plates were coated by pouring the hot gelatin onto a hot glass plate, very much in the way that the collodion plates will be coated by hand.
You have a dry plate. Now you don't have to take a dark room into the field. You're able to carry along the plate with you when you are on a trip. So after that you can explode the plate and then the weeks later come on back to the comfort of your own dark room and develop the plate.
Printing out is when light strikes an object and you actually see it visibly change.
Developing out is a lantern image, and what it means is that we require a little amount of light that exposing to the material, but you don't see the visible image yet until you put the material into another chemical solutions. Then you will bring out invisible image. So at the beginning of photography, it has a negative, has to be a same size as the print you want to make. That is because they are contact printed. Gelatin silver is also responsibility for color photography. During the development, the silver releases the dye, and during fixing, you will get rid of the silver, but the dyes will remain there. All the color photographs we have ever made, everything in the 20th century, there was the colors had silver and gelatin in that emulsion, and soon as the shift of the analog to the digital photograph.
There are two Instafilm. One is used, and another piece is unused, which is exposed to light. I will show you the difference between the used film and unused film. The film on the left hand side is used, while the film on the right hand side, which is the film that is exposed to the light. Now, squeeze out the ink from the bottom. And so now you see the image will require much more time to develop. Because it's exposed to light, therefore, it will require much more time to develop.